Hey everybody, welcome to a new edition of Ruts Rides. This is a special one today because you guys are going to get to see a new project of mine the same time I see it. There's my friend Randy Allgood, 6 feet away. We're out here at the Kenwood Rod Shop in beautiful Peachtree City, Georgia. Randy, let's take a walk. What do you say? You guys would remember my friend Randy from our show we did together, Lost in Transmission.
A lot of fun.
So much fun. With my friend George Flanagan, and the hero car for that show was a 49 Chevy step van that I built with my friends at Summit Racing. Had a 525 horsepower LS3 in it. It was a monster. Ride Tech Air Ride, all sorts of good stuff. And my friends at American Resto Mods helped us build that one. But we loved it. It was so much fun. But it was really big, and I couldn't fit it in any garage. It was too long for anything. And so I sold it now about 6 months ago. It's touring around. Some of you guys have seen it, which is really cool. But a friend of mine, Jim at Summit Racing, said, hey, I have a step van too. And I remember him saying that years and years ago. And I was at the World of Wheels this year in Detroit. And he said, I got a great project for you. I have a step van like your old one. And he told me that you need to come see this thing. And there she is. Oh my gosh. Now, because we've all been socially distancing, I have not been by here to see this. It got delivered a couple weeks ago, thanks to the guy that bought my Typhoon, which is so cool. But look at this. A 63 Grumman Kurbmaster, just like my old one, except this one is a shorty. Oh, this is so exciting. Obviously, we're missing the window and no riders, but you guys look at it. All right, so this is so fun. I haven't seen this thing yet. Okay, so patina is everything, and Marina Custom Canvas, I mean, come on. Look at that big, beautiful beaver. So this thing is interesting. So it's a short wheelbase, right? About 108 inches, we think, Randy? Is that right? But it's a dually, so it's interesting. It was definitely short and stout, but big difference between this one and my old one. This one came from Ohio. This one, so Grumman Olson made these bodies, right? All aluminum. This one is a 63. It looks identical to my 49 that I had, but the kicker is underneath. This one's a Chrysler. Randy has one almost identical to this. It's a few inches longer, and I think we're gonna build these two together. But take a look inside. Driver cannot open safe. Okay, noted. And I know what you guys are thinking. Same thing I am. You know, for a company that ran an upholstery business, there's no upholstery in here whatsoever. But that's the cool thing. Oh, I'm sorry. There's some marine grade carpet in the back. We, of course, have the sliding doors. Oh, man, this is so exciting. So my last one, my buddy Ryan at West Coast Customs gave me a Dodge Sprinter van backseat, and I put it back there so my kids could ride. This one, because it's a Chrysler underneath, actually has that slant 6 that so many people love. And I think the plan here, we got to figure out exactly what we're going to do. Need your help. You tell me. If it was you and you were going to build this, would you go with, say, a Chevy LS or some sort of junkyard LS, slap it in there with, of course, a rebuilt 4L60E, because if you don't rebuild it, why even get it? Those fall apart. They're made of glass, apparently. Or do you go wild and go with something Mopar, say a 5.7 out of like a Charger, or maybe even a Ram, where you go wild with like a 6.1 or even a 6.4, find an SRT8? Because what I want to do is change the frame, and then we got to get this thing down on the ground. Don't you guys think that would be cooler? Just bagged right there on the ground. So, just like my last one, definitely have a killer MagnaFlow exhaust setup on there. Odyssey, we'll have a big Odyssey battery on there. I want to get, it's funny, I think I want to run the same size Continental tires on the back of this that my RWB has, which is a 295 35 18, or we could go bigger. Like I just want it to look exactly like this on the outside, but on the ground with some really nice tires. And then when we bag it, just lay right down on the ground. Do you like that idea, Randy?
I love it. It's gonna be be awesome.
It is going to be awesome. So what would you guys do? Tell me, would you go with LS or something like that? Would you go with something Mopar? Now, the real problem here for the Mopar stuff is for years, they apparently didn't think any of us built stuff from junkyard, so they made it incredibly difficult to wire anything up. And now that's sort of started to change. So, you know, Summit has tons of stuff that we can make everything work. And I think, honestly, we'll probably clean up the bumper. Maybe make a new one, we'll see. Clean up the grill just a hair, like you see how the aluminum's just peeking through there? Maybe we clean that up, pull that dent a little bit, and then we're gonna change this piece of glass. I have 2 other step van seats that sit on poles, so we could change those. And then probably just change the lights. I certainly like to run LEDs on stuff if you can. Oh, and it has the front flap here. We can get to everything. Hi, guys. Hey. How's it going in there? And then just get it down on the ground. Let me show you this side because it's different over here. Hey, look at you. You got a wrench. Certified Marine Service. We're working hard over here. Beaver Park Marina, looks like. Outboard. Got the old number. Stern drive. Good, good. Now, the last bump we had like this, big monster, Ralph and those guys took it off and had it blasted and then powder coated, and that was pretty cool. I mean, think of all the fun stuff we can do. Look at all this room for activities, you guys. Is that amazing or what? Wow. I mean, the world's really our oyster here, you know? The last one I built to be a hot rod hauler. This one, I just want it to be low and slow because that's the tempo. Oh man, it's so cool. All right, thanks for checking it out, you guys. Big things going on here at the Kenwood Rod Shop. Tell us what you think. Would you go crazy, put it on like a Art Morrison chassis? Would you go a little more budget-minded, do an S10 chassis, something like that? I think that's what we're leaning towards, but there's gonna be 2 of them. Pretty dang cool, huh? The Big Beaver says thanks for watching.